What's going on, YouTube? That's Andy the Parrot Picker coming at you with another edition of Making Money Monday. This is volume 24, I believe. I've got a few of these out now. Anyway, yeah, I sold 39 items last week. That'd be February 27th through March 5th. We did $895.31 at an average sale price of about $22.95 per item. So all in all, everything's up this week considerably from the last 2 weeks, especially. The last 2 weeks have just been brutal. I hope you guys have been doing well. I've just been, pretty much getting it handed to me the last couple of weeks. I did run a few sales this past week, experimenting with some things, and pretty much have shifted the majority of my stuff over to free shipping again. Always playing with those things. Anyway, yeah, well, if you can see the photo here, is my dog Lucy. This here was from Saturday. This photo here on the background. I think Saturday I sold 8 items for almost like $200, which was super. So yeah, got to use one of the post office totes. They ended up giving me a whole stack of those because occasionally I'm bringing in a decent amount of items and stuff like that, and it sure does make things nice. So if you guys are starting to sell a few more items, during the week and what have you, ask your post office if they'll give you these big totes. They do make things really, really nice. I know that I don't know if they're supposed to give them out, but like I said, my post office is great about it. I try to be very decent to all the the workers at the post office and what have you, because I kind of look at it this way. They're essentially an employee of mine, whether they're getting paid or not. They still kind of work for you. So, you definitely want to take care of them. Even like Christmas time, I took them all in some cookies and stuff like that. So, these are all people that, you kind of want to take care of, and, make good friends with them, because, they may push things in your favor sometimes. You might need a little, help with something or what have you, and we'll be more than happy to, work something out. Also, one thing nice with my local post office too, just because of, how I treat them and what have you, is, they'll push me right to the front of the line. They see me come in. A lot of times they're like, hey, just go ahead and drop this off. I don't have to stand and wait in line like in a lot of other places. So that's also a nice little perk. So anyway, yeah, there's my dog Lucy. She loves going to the post office with me. Usually when I get home from work, I go downstairs, package everything all up, print out all my labels, and then I tell Lucy, I go, come on, let's go to the post office. So she's usually always ready to go. She likes to ride along with me to the post office, and and then sometimes we'll go get a little treat or something like that. But anyway, yeah, so we'll jump into it, show you everything I sold this week, and see where we're at. Okay. First up, just sold this Ralph Lauren, just a basic polo shirt, double extra large. I think I paid a couple bucks for this. Nothing fancy, just your plain old, just polo shirt. I got $19.99 out of that, free shipping. Sold this nice Ralph Lauren, just long sleeve. You can see here, just long sleeve button front shirt. It's been dry cleaned, nice pattern and what have you. I like picking up stuff with nice patterns. And this is kind of purple and what have you. So I'm sure it'll be decent for fall. This is what, an extra large, I think. Yeah, extra large or size 17. Anyway, let's see what we got next. This here's LL Bean. Man, I've been selling a lot of LL Bean stuff lately. For whatever reason, like I said, that stuff's really taken off. I've been picking it up now whenever I can find it. This one here was cashmere, 100% cashmere, nice V-neck, and it was double extra large. Super soft. That's what the tag looks like there. You can see it's 100% cashmere. Just, no real pilling or anything like that. So it was in really, really good shape. I took a best offer of $39.99, I think, for this. And it was still actually light enough. I was able to ship it first class. So I got away with about $4 shipping. So that was pretty good. Another LL Bean. This is like one of those... When I picked this shirt up here, this is LL Bean, Casco Bay. It was brand new with tags. You can see it's still got the tags on it. This is one of those items that I picked up 2 identical shirts the same day. The other one I grabbed was blue in this, and that thing sold in like a week. I've had this shirt here for about 6 months, maybe longer. In the blue one, I sold for, like I said, for $24.99 without tags. And like I said, in about a week. This one with tags, I think I took a best offer of $19.99 for this with free shipping. I've just not been able to move this at all. Just one of them items. I don't know if it was the color, if it, what it is. I'm not 100% sure. Just one of those items that I've just not been able to move. So, I got a best offer for $19, and it's like, fine, get this thing out of my inventory. I don't think it's ever going to sell. But anyway, this one here is a really nice item. This is a real heavy Tommy Bahama, medium, I think. Yeah, medium. It's got like a herringbone pattern to it. Really heavy weight. It's got the nice buttons. And then you can see the marlin there, just barely, but you can see the marlin there on the chest. So this is what, cotton and wool. It's supposed to say all cotton, but yeah, super heavy shirt. It's a real nice item there. I got $32.99 out of that, free shipping. This had to go priority in a bubble mailer, but so it cost me like about $5.90, I believe. So anyway, this one here, picked up, I believe, during the 1-2-3 sale. After I got it home, got looking at it. This is just a regular Tommy Bahama double extra large polo shirt. After I got looking at it, it looks pretty good here, and but once I got it close up, I noticed there was a little snag right down here by the button. You can kind of see it there. Not anything crazy, but it's a nice color, and it was a good size. It's like, you know what, I'm going to put this up for auction and charge buyers shipping. That way at least I get to recoup that. So I believe I did like I think I just had shipping. I started at 99 cents, got 9 bids, and ended up still getting $7.51 plus the shipping out of it. So not bad for something I was just going to toss. I typically don't like selling stuff with flaws, but recently, because I am so picky, I've been starting to list some of my items with flaws, and they've been selling. Some been selling for actually halfway decent money. So I guess it's money I just been throwing in the garbage. So I don't want to be one of those resellers that's known for just selling a bunch of flawed stuff. But put it up for auction. Clearly listed as that the item is flawed. You can see up here at the top, in my description, and then I wrote with flaw right there in the description. Under in condition, just overall good condition with a flaw. That's how I kind of stated it out. Customers, there's no question as to what they're getting, and they can clearly see it. And I try to really highlight that in the photos. So, like I said, and I only paid $1.23 for this. So as long as I paid for the shipping, I pretty much got at least $2 out of it. I was going to be okay. Move along here. All right, this here I grabbed at a garage sale this summer. I paid $10 for these, for the two. This was going to go to Amazon originally, but it's a huge, just Harley Davidson die-cast motorcycle set. These are like all like the Road Glide bikes, I believe. But yeah, it was really cool. I think there's about 7 bikes in there. And then at the same garage sale, the lady had this police edition. This one here apparently is a little more rare. I didn't realize that. I've had several people ask just for me to sell that alone. I really didn't want to break it up, so I just tried to do it as a whole set. I ended up getting $40 plus basically $8.50 for shipping. I had $10 into it. I originally have had this a little higher on Amazon. This was going considerably higher, and that's where originally I was going to send it, but I just haven't sent anything into Amazon in quite a while. It's pretty much on the back burner for me for now. But anyway, yeah, I was always happy to get that out of here, and, like I said, nice item. Guys, pick up anything Harley Davidson. It always sells. This one here just took a little while, but that was mostly my fault. I was just trying to squeeze, as much as I could out of it. Especially when Christmas came around, I was trying to get a little bit more. Figured this would make a nice Christmas item for somebody, but I was wrong. So anyway, yeah, we got her down there good enough to where someone was going to jump on it. So I'm happy to see it out of here. If you watch my Making Money Monday volume, what was it, 23, the one last week, I told you guys keep an eye out for anything with the Masters logo on it. That's the little the little yellow country symbol there with the golf flag on it. Typically looks like that. This here is a Ping double extra large. Both, good things look, it's a nice size. Ping's a great brand, especially for golf. This is a knit. Knit doesn't do as well as like the dry fit stuff and the golf shirts, but that little logo right there, guys, keep an eye out for that, especially now that it's getting to be golf season. These sell really, really well. I believe this sold in about 2 days. I got $24.99 out of that plus free shipping, and I think I paid $2 for this. So, like I said, I sold one last week, and it was only up for a matter of just a couple days. I've got a tie up actually right now. It's kind of a vintage one for about $50. So I've got tons of action on it. I'm kind of right there at that point where, just getting someone to pull the trigger on it now. I get a lot of views, a lot of looks, and stuff like that. So hopefully that thing goes pretty quick, and then I can show you that one in one of the future sales update. Okay, it's just a regular Brooks Brothers long sleeve button front shirt. Nothing fancy, non-iron. This is regular fit. Typically, I like to get the Brooks Brothers non-iron slim fit. Those sell really well, but the regular fits do just as good. And this one has the shorter sleeves. I had a sleeve video I did here recently because there's a majority of the eBay sellers measure sleeves wrong. This one here pretty much tells you what the sleeves are supposed to be. This is a 17.5-inch neck with a 32 to 33-inch sleeve. That's what that little number there means towards the end. In that video, I show you how they actually come up with that number. Most people, typically when they measure sleeves, they measure sleeve length from the shoulder hem to the cuff, and you're normally only going to get a 20-some-inch sleeve. That's nowhere close to this actual measurement. So you guys check out that video if you haven't done so already. Maybe I'll put a link to it there so you guys can check out how to properly measure sleeves if you haven't seen that already. So some really good information there. One of my favorite brands really to pick up. I don't find them very often, but they sell always like super quick, especially if you get them in a decent color. This is Life is Good. That's what the inside tag looks like. If you're not familiar with this, these actually sell like pretty decent. It's kind of an organic-y, outdoorsy type thing. They usually have a little image of Jake or a smiley face somewhere. They make coffee mugs, hats, all sorts of stuff you can find with this. But this just got Jake. That's the little character's name. His name's Jake, and his dog Rocket. Just sitting in the hammock, chilling. I use this as my lead photo, so it's nice and big. It's just blue, so it's a good color. I think I paid $2 for this. Now I got $20 out of it, free shipping. Yeah, I always pick up Life is Good, especially as long as it's extra large or larger. I'll grab, if it's a good color, like an orange or something like that, something bright, I'll grab it in a large, or depending on what the theme is. Some themes are a little better than others. I'll grab hats. The hats usually typically sell for about $20. Coffee mugs usually do pretty decent if you can find those. They're good, easy, $15 to $20. So yeah, guys, definitely keep an eye out for Life is Good. These here, I got these at the Goodwill bins. I did a haul video here, about 2 weeks ago. I stopped at the bins. It's my second time I've ever been there. I grabbed 2 or 3 items. I think I got 4 items from there. And this was one of them, so these probably cost me about $1.50. Sold for $24.99, and I got $7.20 shipping. Man, buyer loved them. I got like the most amazing feedback. Maybe I'll show you that here at the end. Maybe I'll flash some of my feedback just from some of the customers. But this one here, yeah, man, they love these. They couldn't say enough nice things about me, the service, how it was packaged, just everything. So I was super happy with this dollar. Probably about $1.50 investment here. So anyway, yeah, that was just Carhartt. I've been dabbling a little more in jeans. I've been learning a lot from Prof Sales. Jason over there, if you guys aren't familiar with him or don't know about him, check out his channel. A lot of good information out there from him. Guy sells a ton of jeans, and definitely been learning and picking up a lot of useful information off of him. So let's see what we got next. Grab this, I believe. Got this, maybe about 2 weeks ago, a week ago. This tie actually sold really quick. This is Brooks Brothers Makers. I think I had this in a haul video. I think I paid $1 for it. I actually thought this one was going to set quite a while because it's not really the most overly attractive tie by any means. You know, it's just pretty bland. This is how I do ties. I kind of take a picture of them at an angle, roll them up, you know, and then I'll push out the end just so you can see it. And then the way that I kind of crop it, it takes up almost the whole photo square there so you can really see it. Then I try to do a swatch, a nice close-up swatch, and then I'll take a picture of the tag and the keeper. Yeah, if you guys, here, I'll give you guys a little bit of knowledge, maybe if you're unaware. This part of the tie right here, the little band right above the where it says Brooks Brothers, that. Okay, well, you guys can see that there. This part right here, that is called a keeper. Some I learned here not long ago. Just watching a fellow YouTuber. They were breaking down ties, and yeah. So I just figured I'd pass that along and share that with you all. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's called a keeper. Okay, sorry about all that. Okay, sold this. I had this in the I believe the Goodwill 123 haul. About a month ago. This here is just a polo Ralph Lauren, just basic black, extra large turtleneck, no tags. I think I paid $5 for this. I got to double check. But anyway, this went for $50. So happy with that sale. And yeah, there was free shipping. I can't remember. I think that went into a priority mailer. I'm not sure on the weight on that. I know it was a little more on the heavy side, but I might have been able to slide in under that 15.9 ounce mark there. Let's see. This here is just regular, just basic, bread and butter item. Just Ralph Lauren, classic fit. Just large. I think it's short sleeve. Short sleeve, yeah. Short sleeve, button front shirt. Yeah. So nothing fancy about that at all. Yeah, I got $24.99 out of that one. Just one of those bread and butter items. And then, like I said, speaking of jeans, I sold these American Eagle, just relaxed fit jeans. I put the size up here in the jean thing, and then I also write the actual measurement. These here are coming back. I just got a return request last night. For whatever reason, the buyer said that they're small. They actually measure 30 inches by 32. I don't know where they come up with that, but whatever. And then they hit the item not as described, so now I'm going to eat the shipping on that. It's typically what's been happening with a lot of my, I don't get a lot of returns, but when I do get a return, it seems like to skirt the shipping, most of the buyers anymore, it seems like they've been doing the item not as described, or there's something wrong with it, so they don't have to pay the return shipping. Depending on what the item is, I just been telling them to keep it because, I just don't have a lot into it. And like on something like this, it's going to cost me, almost $7 to return. I think these pants here, I might be into them for around $4 or $5. So, now I'm at $12 plus I paid, shipping the first time around. I got almost $20 into these. So I just may send the buyer a thing, tell them to keep them just so I can save that, $6-7. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I haven't decided. Just one of those things. I hate, returns stink. We all get them. You do your best to put measurements. Here, I'm going to scroll down here real quick to my listing. Yeah, this is just kind of how I do my listing for jeans. But you can see it's just, how I do my listing. It's 100% cotton. The waist tag is a 32. The actual measures 32. The inseam's 30, but it actually measures 29.5. I put the rise, what the cuffs are. And then I have an overall length, what the outseam is. I do all that in there, and, still, whatever reason, the buyer just said they don't fit. So anyway, those are coming back. So, all right, let's see what we got next, guys. Okay, up next, we got this Nike, just short sleeve, just t-shirt, double extra large. This was actually one of my old shirts. I was going through some old totes, getting rid of some old clothes, stuff that just kind of doesn't fit anymore, old stuff that I just had packed away. I found this in there, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to throw this up on eBay and see what happens with it. So I threw it up for $14.99, free shipping, and somebody jumped on it right away. So yeah, I was pretty happy to get rid of my old shirt for for $14. Probably made about $10 on that. Sold this Walt Disney World. Guys, I always pick up Walt Disney stuff if it's in a polo or the button front stuff, especially if it's like a silk or a camp type shirt. Mostly the Disney stuff typically sells pretty decent. I believe I paid $2 for this. I like the chest logo. I think this was up for, I don't even think, like 2 weeks probably. I think I featured this in a haul video. You know, I had the nice detailed buttons. And this come from Walt Disney World. So pretty much anything from Disney World, Disneyland, and the Disney store, depending on what the item is. But yeah, you know, don't be afraid to pick up Disney stuff, especially if it's extra large or larger. Usually always sells pretty quick. Okay. If you guys watched my, I believe it was my last haul video, I featured a new brand. I run across this here a couple weeks ago. Finally got around to listing it. It sold in about 4 days. This is a Barbour tartan. It does really, really well. Like I said, this was a new brand to me. I could tell it was pretty high quality. This is what the inside looks like. You know, just a really, really nice dress shirt. If you guys find any like the jackets or that sort of stuff, they go for really, really good money. I don't know if there's any other, yeah, Europe, you know, just a really nice, you know, button front dress shirt. But yeah, so I was super happy. You know, when I was looking at comparables and what have you, I figured I should be able to get some pretty decent money out of this. I listed it for 10 days. Like I said, I think it sold in about 4. I got $40 out of it, free shipping. So, yeah, I was pretty happy with that. I think I paid $3.99 for this shirt. So, you know, I'll definitely be keeping my eyes out for Barbour. And you guys should too. So, anyway, yeah. You guys know I pick up Lawn & Burger stuff quite often whenever I can find it, especially if I can get it cheap. I grabbed 4 of these mugs. I had 2 green ones, and actually I'm drinking out of the other one. I got 2 of these red ones. I got them for 99 cents a piece. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah, I sold the 2 green for $27.49 free shipping. I think I threw them in a regional A box, so I think they cost me $8 to ship. So I had $10 into it, so I made about you know, $17 on the 2 mugs, and I got to keep 2. So I was pretty happy about that. Let's see. Yeah, guys, don't be afraid to pick up Lawn & Burger pottery. It always sells well, and you can usually get some pretty good money out of it. This is a cool item I found. I found this at a charity thrift. I think I paid $2 for this. It's just a golf ball sweet spot finder. It was basically new in the box. Kind of looks like this. It had the manual and everything. It's just, but yeah, it was kind of a cool item. I got $20 out of that, free shipping. It was super lightweight, so it went first class. So I think I had about $5 total in this thing, and I got $20 out of it. So yeah, it was kind of a cool item there. Just something different. This one here, this is Salt Valley. This is another new brand to me. I picked this up the other day. This might have been in that 1, 2, 3 haul. It's one of my recent hauls that I've just had. I got turned on to this by, I believe it was Luke over at Endless Entrepreneurs. I believe it was him. It could have been somebody else that I watched, but yeah, this is a new brand to me. It's called Salt Valley Western. If I can find the tag here, I'll show you what it looks like. There we go. There's what the tag looks like. Salt Valley Western. Yeah, really nice item. You know, and it's kind of, I believe I should have used the word buffalo plaid in the description. I know one of my viewers, when I posted this in the haul, I think they told me to use buffalo plaid, and I completely forgot about it. But it sold actually pretty quick. I think I might have took a, man, this might have been on sale for like 10% off, so that I think this went for $26. I know I did run a little sale here. But yeah, so that was a nice little score there. It's the first one I've ever run across. It sold pretty quick, so yeah, definitely I'm not afraid to pick up that brand again. You know, there's Footjoy, you know, just one of those bread and butter items. Never be afraid to pick up Footjoy stuff, especially extra large or larger. Even had a logo on the sleeve, but it was pretty small. I think this sold in about 3 or 4 days. Didn't take very long at all. $24.99, free shipping. So yeah, that was a nice little score there. This is basic Under Armour t-shirt. This was what, $19.99, free shipping. Loose fit. It was one I was going to keep for myself, but I was like, you know what, I don't need it, and I might as well make a couple bucks off of it. So yeah, just your basic Under Armour t-shirt. This here is a little newer Ralph Lauren. So it's got that newer tag on it. Polo shirt, nice bright blue, double extra large. One of them, one of them other items I toyed with keeping, but I was like going, I can't keep everything that I find that I like. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I paid, this might have been in the 1, 2, 3 sale. I probably only paid a couple dollars for this. Got $30, free shipping. Okay, I might have showed you guys this as a bolo here just recently. If I didn't, this is something to keep an eye out for. Especially if you find it new in package. New in packages go for about $20-25. I've found 3 of them new in package so far. They sell relatively quick. This is the first one loose I've ever found that had the instruction manual with it. This one here was orange. They're real easy to test. All you gotta do is just push the button on them. They'll light right up so you can show that they work. And it's usually only a couple pictures to take. And typically you can pick these up for 50 cents, $1 tops. I got $12.99 free shipping out of that. Went first class. So, I made about, probably by the time everything was all said and done, about $8-9. Real easy money. I think I've got a couple of these laying around yet. I have one in a mixed lot. And then I think I have one in a package that, I don't know if I've got that up yet or not. But anyway, yeah, I always pick up these, it's the Radica 20 Questions. You should see these, especially once garage sale season comes around. They're usually out. And like I said, I found mine, the new and packaged ones at Goodwill, usually for like $2. So definitely keep your eye out for these guys. It's not a huge return, but you know what? If you can get it for 50 cents or $1, definitely worth the pickup. This here I grabbed at a consignment store in town. New with tags, just a Ben Sherman, double extra large. You see a $79 price tag on it. Got $30 out of that. Free shipping, not the best return. And I think I got this when it was like 90% off, so I had only paid about $2 for this. Yeah, they had it, it was up, but that's one of the things with a consignment shop. If you wait long enough, you can get a good deal. So anyway, yeah, that one there, not a bad little score there. This here's Johnston & Murphy. I think I picked this up on the 1, 2, 3 sale in January there. Just a red polo shirt, nothing fancy, double extra large. Can't go wrong grabbing double extra large almost any time. I always like to pick that up. Johnston & Murphy's a really good brand, especially if you're selling shoes. I know the dress shirts don't do too bad. This is the first polo shirt I've run across. Really nice quality actually. It has some nice stitching and stuff like that. You can see on the shoulders there. Just overall, just really nice shirt. $20 out of that. This here I grabbed at my Goodwill. I think I got this half off day, and it was like orange tags were half off. This was, so I think I paid like $4 for this. New with tags, Nike Dry Fit, size large, just green and gray. Nothing overly fancy. Just looks like that. Simple polo shirt. But like I said, it was new with tags, so definitely worth pickup. I think this might have been on sale, and I think I got maybe $24 or $26.99 out of that. So I know this didn't sell for $29.99. This one here is a really nice shirt. This is a Taylor Bird. I don't pick up a lot of Taylor Bird items, only pretty much double extra large, and it's got to be something bright. Taylor Bird sometimes tends to sit, but yeah, you can see you got $30 out of that. Nice bright pink. I love selling pink. Pink, for whatever reason, for me, sells great. Doesn't usually stick around long. Has nice contrast cuffs, and what have you. I could have used this as a lead photo, but it's kind of hard to see the cuffs. So I did this. I've done this with a couple of my flip cuff shirts. I've kind of draped the shirt sleeve over the shoulders so you can see, the contrast cuff and what have you. Whether that helps or not, I don't know. It's just something I've been messing with. But anyway, yeah, that one there. This one here, this is an ORVIS polo shirt, size large. Usually I have no problem moving ORVIS stuff. I've probably had this thing 6-8 months. It's just one of those items I just haven't been able to move. Just a basic polo shirt. I had a nice bright color. It was ORVIS, which is a good brand. you know, and I thought my photos were decent. But this one here, I've just not been able to move at all. I think I started out at $24.99, which is typically what I'll do for, you know, name brand polos, especially the better stuff. That way, if I run a sale on it, you know, I can run a 20% off sale and it still puts it down to 19 bucks. But recently I dropped it down to 19. And, you know, I've even ran it on a 10% sale a couple times for $17.99 free shipping, just have not had any bites. So finally, somebody jumped on this thing. I was so happy to get rid of it. Just one of those items that I thought for sure was going to sell right away and I was going to get some decent money. And I was wrong. But anyway, guys, all right, let's see what we got next. I think there's only a few items left. All right, guys. Up next, sold... I had these Mickey Mouse neckties. I've had these for probably about a year. I've had them listed down as low as about $5.99 with free shipping. I've just not been able to move these. I thought they would do really well just because they're a nice bright color. They were Disney, what have you. I think I picked them up. I picked this up for $1. I got another one I had sold. So I ended up, I was like, you know what, I got to start getting rid of some of this old inventory, stuff that's just been sitting around. So I started doing a couple auctions. So I put these up for 99 cents, $3 shipping. You know, these typically go for about $2.60, I think, first class. They're pretty light. Yeah, I just did like a flat rate shipping on it. So anyway, yeah, buyer, you know, jumped on it for 99 cents, you know, so I definitely lost money on this, don't get me wrong. But then I had this one here as well, and like I said, I'd picked these both up at the same exact time. I just paid $1 a piece for them, and I just had figured that I would get a little bit more money out of them. I just thought they were neat ties. You know, it's just one of those things that not everything you think is neat, everybody else will think is neat. But, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, I thought they were cool. And they would go fast, but they didn't. So, but anyway, yeah, same buyer bought both ties. He got them each for 99 cents, but it did charge him shipping on both ties, so he ended up paying $6 shipping. So I made about $3 on the shipping end of it because they were both still light enough to stay under that 8-ounce mark. So I think I shipped them for around $2.77. You know, so I got, you know, I might have broke even on them. I don't know. But you know, either way, those things are finally gone and out of my inventory. I know, like this week here, I'm really pushing some old coffee mugs I've had for quite a while. I'm just trying to get those out of my inventory. I got a bunch of those up for 99 cents, and so hopefully I can sell them next week. Like I said, just trying to streamline a few things and get rid of some dead inventory. So here's just regular Carhartt, double extra large. What was that? $24.99. Actually, I got a best offer on this, and I went to go and respond to the best offer. And while I was responding, I got an offer retraction. I've never got one of those before. And then I got a sold. So the buyer must have just decided, you know what? I'm not even going to mess around with it. It's not worth. I'm just going to buy it. The guy really liked it, I guess, or what have you. So I got that out right away. Just nice short sleeve Carhartt shirt. You know, I typically pick up Carhartt, you know, whenever I find it, as long as I get it for under $2. And if it's double extra large, especially, you know, I have no problem grabbing that and flipping it. You know, because typically they'll go for about $19 for most of the button-up stuff or what have you. But since it was double extra large, I figured I'd ask a little bit more for it. And if I put it on sale, you know, that's going to still put me down about the $20 range. So, this here I just picked up just the other day. I don't think I've had this more than a week. Just regular Blake. Just yellow. It's not really the most attractive shirt by any means. Yeah, just regular Ralph Lauren Blake. Button front shirt, long sleeve. I got $24.99 out of that. So that one's gone. Peter Millar. I love selling Peter Millar, especially the dry fit stuff. This one here I think went for $24.99. I think this might have been 10% off, so this is right around 24. I think 23 or 24.99. You know, really nice color. No logos, no nothing like that. So my Peter Millar shirts I typically always list for, depending on size and what have you, 24 to $29. So this one here I just kind of split the difference because it was a large. So this Tommy Bahama quarter zip pullover. You know, just regular pullover. Nothing exciting about it. You know, had the marlin on the chest. That's always good selling point if you can find stuff with the Marlin on it, because people that buy Tommy Bahama want people to know that they're wearing Tommy Bahama. Let's see. Okay, I grabbed this at the bins. I've had this in that one of those haul videos. I thought it was perfect. I really looked it over, but by the time I got it home and really went over it, I noticed, this is a really nice looking Under Armour shirt. I was shocked, like I said, to find this at the bins. But it had two teeny, and I'm talking teeny, little dark spots. Well, I wasn't going to pass this off as, as perfect or, like new or what have you. So, I made sure I disclosed it, but it was really nice color, and what have you. Oh, and then there was a little snag right back here, by the Under Armour too. So, I typically try to go over my clothes the best that I can. Like I said, I got this at the bin, so, I was probably into this for about 50, 60 cents. I don't even know if it was even that. And I don't go to the bins that often, but it was just, something I found. So I put it up for 99 cents, and charged $4 shipping, and, I ended up getting, 9 bids on this for, $10.50. So, I'm okay with that return. Polo shirts are typically pretty easy to photograph and list. This one I just had to do a couple extra photos because of the flaws. But, I listed it with flaws, and I figured, you know what, I'm not going to just toss this in a pile. I think someone will jump on it. And I had a little bit of interest, so I was okay with that. This shirt I listed last night. It sold in less than an hour. I got 3 of these Ralph Lauren Classic Fit 3X Big shirts. Like I said, I listed all 3 of them last night, and this one here sold right away. This one was the one I figured would sell right away because it was nice and bright. The other 2 are kind of plain. One's a yellow and one's kind of a real drab. It's another drab color. But, I listed them all for $34.99 free shipping, and this just made it in first class envelope. So I was happy to get rid of that, and a nice little return there. I think I paid this one here. I had in a haul video, but like I said, I just finally got around to getting it listed. I think I've got all my clothes all listed now, again, which is great. So hopefully I can get out, maybe do just a little bit of thrifting today. And I got all my taxes all done yesterday, except for one small little thing. I just basically got to round up our cell phone, what we spent on the cell phone for last year. And I got to get that information, but we got to pay the cell phone next week. So I think she's just going to go in and grab that information then, and I'll be all done with taxes. So, so I was super happy to finish up all my taxes basically yesterday. Got about 19 items listed, and so yesterday was pretty productive. Let's see what we got next. Okay, this here I grabbed it, Goodwill or Salvation Army. I think I paid $2 for it. It's a nice Under Armour shirt. After I got it home, got it in better light. You can't, this shirt looks really, really good. If you look really, really close, you can see kind of right there, kind of by the button, there's a couple little dark spots about the size of a quarter. But anyway, so I kind of did a photo there where they're not real, it's not real noticeable, but I can see it. So if I can see it, I know my customer's going to see it. It's like, you know what? It goes back in the 99-cent pile. I'll throw it up for auction and see what happens. I got 7 bids for $8.50. So, I still made money on this. So, it's one of those things, polo shirts and T-shirts especially, they're real easy to do. And I guess anymore, depending on what it is, if I know the item's going to sell and what I've got into it, I'm just going to throw it up for auction and list it, clear as day with the flaw. So, there should be no question that the buyer knows exactly what they're getting. Okay, I'll jump in. I'm going to do something a little different because that was pretty much all the items I had ended up selling this week. Just a lot of clothes, and I had a few little oddball items in there, but no real big home runs this week. I did sell a lot of items, so definitely moving some inventory, which I'm definitely happy with. Hope you guys are moving some inventory and making some good money. But anyway, I'm going to jump into, I'm going to show you some of my feedback, for the past maybe couple weeks or whatever. I'm just going to kind of scroll through some. If you guys watched my, I just did a video on, how to do, how I package and ship shirts. I I can put a little link to that or whatever here on this. You guys check that out if you haven't done so. Just kind of how I do things. But one of the things I do is, I put little stickers on my items. They're just these little, just says thank you for your business. I never ask for feedback. And one of the things I discussed in that video was, basically if you put out a good quality product, you ship in a timely manner, and what have you. Your feedback's going to come, and I offer 30-day returns. I try to do everything I can to be as professional as I can, make my items stand out, maybe from, the other sellers and what have you. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to show you just some of my feedback and, how, and just so you can see how important, the one-day shipping is. For example, I do one-day shipping. A lot of feedback comes from that, here, let's take it and jump into it here, guys. Okay, this here's my feedback. These are just some of my recent ones. Sorry, I'm going to take the block out, all the buyers definitely can protect their privacy. But, you can see, here, right off the bat, shirt was pristine, shipping was fast, transaction was smooth, thank you. I mean, that's the kind of feedback, I love to hear, definitely, trying to put out, quality product. Fourth one down, this was the person that had that bought the Carhartt pants I was just telling you about. Great experience, best photos, description, super fast, friendly, and love this seller. Man, as a seller, that really makes me happy. It knows I'm doing, lets me know I'm doing a good job, and hopefully, this person's going to come back. Great shirt, quick shipping. Next one, great item, fast shipping. Would do business again. Excellent eBay merchants. These are all my, these are my feedbacks. I'm not trying to boast or brag, but you don't have to go ask for feedback. I know a lot of people are always like, should I throw cards in there asking for feedback? No, if you put out a good quality product, take good photos, describe your stuff accurately and what have you, ship in a timely manner, offer 30-day returns, do everything the best that you can, all that stuff comes. And, you can just see, here's my next one. Excellent, thanks. Excellent shirt, smooth as described and photographed. I don't think you're going to see very many people in their feedback that, that people talk about their photographs. I spend a little more time on taking photographs than a lot of other people do. I could bang out all kinds of listings all day long, but like I said, I do take a little bit longer to do my photographs, but I think that helps. And, when you go through and you read my feedback, you can kind of see, that as well. Exceptional service and value, everything was perfect. Another fast shipping. There's next one down here, great transaction, super fast delivery. Keep on coming. Oh, that was something I bought. But, great deal, quick shipping, great shirt, quick ship. So you guys see how important shipping is? If you can do one-day shipping and make sure you meet those goals, shipping is huge. You want feedback, one-day shipping. I'm just throwing it out there. You guys are looking at, these are my results and what have you. So those of you who are definitely, struggling to get good feedback and what have you, shipping is very important. Do it in a timely manner. Everybody, it's a me society. Everybody wants instant gratification. You want it right now. It's same with, buying your stuff online and what have you. You want it right now. So, I'll just do this is just my first page. I'm not going to go through all my stuff, but, I just wanted to show you guys, there's another one, great shirt, quick ship, just what I was looking for. Perfect. Thank you. Good. Thank you. But anyway, like I said, that's my stuff. And what have you, and I just thought it'd be something a little different that I could touch on for you guys. You guys can see that. I know I do get, some people ask me, about feedback and what have you. I know that there's some people, and I call it extorting feedback. They try to get, do everything they can to get people to leave them feedback, like I said, by throwing cards and notes and all this and that. You don't have to do that. It's not necessary. If you put out a good quality product, ship in a timely manner, and do everything to the best of your ability, you don't need to do that stuff. It comes, I get repeat business, from putting out a good quality item, and people know that when they do buy from me, they're going to get it fast. So anyway, yeah, that's enough of my rambling about that and what have you. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much going to do it. I hope you guys like this. You got some value out of this. Maybe you learned some new brands, some stuff to sell. Hopefully, your all's numbers are up. Yeah, hopefully my stuff continues to do well. I was pretty happy with last week. I'm still trying to push that $1,000 a week average. I do this part-time. For those of you guys who haven't seen me before, I have a full-time job. I work Tuesday through Friday. So Mondays are my day off, and I like to put these Making Money Monday videos together for everybody. But anyway, yeah, if you guys haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. Right next to the subscribe button, there's a little bell. If you click on that bell, it'll give you notifications anytime. As soon as I put out new stuff, think about maybe starting to do some live stuff here pretty soon. So as soon as I go live, it'll let you guys know immediately when I go live. Maybe you guys can join me live. Maybe we'll do some Q&A or what have you. We'll see how that goes. The channel's definitely growing. It's growing slow, but, God, last I looked, I don't know, I think it was, I don't even know how many people, I don't even really pay attention to that too much. But anyway, yeah, like I said, if you like this sort of thing, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you appreciate this sort of thing. You like seeing this sort of stuff and what have you. But anyway, yeah, I think that's going to do it. That's my time. Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, fins up. Bye, everybody.